Hi, it's Dr. Fox, licensed psychologist in the state of Texas. And in this video, we're going to talk about BPD, urges, and impulses. And many individuals with BPD struggle with controlling their impulses. Now, these impulsive behaviors are often destructive to themselves, others, relationships, and many aspects of life. Heck, impulsivity is even a criteria for BPD. It's so common in those with the disorder. Now, in this video, we're going to examine what's behind your impulsive behavior, your urges. Now, these are the critical components for impulse control. And after we unpack your urges and impulses, I'm going to give you a great tip to help you control your impulsive behavior. So sit tight, let's get into it. Stay for the whole video, that would be awesome. Okay, please like, share, and subscribe, and let's get into it. Now, first of all, an urge is desire or craving. It's a sensation inside you that grows. The urge can be to text a friend, yell at your significant other, or curse out your boss or mom. Now, your BPD complicates your urges. It throws gas on the fire. This heat builds inside you so fast that the heat becomes too much, and it results in you acting out in a way that is destructive. Common impulsive behavior for those with BPD include spending, sex, substance abuse, reckless driving, and binge eating. Now, those are just the ones in the DSM-5, but there are others as well. It can also include fighting, self-harm, excessively calling, texting, emailing, or just compulsively and excessively driving by someone's house. These impulsive behaviors can become habitual and create a negative feedback loop that keeps playing out. And here's how it goes, right? You get an urge that intensifies as your desire builds. Your BPD starts to play with your mind a bit, right? You feel that sense of fear, doubt, self-contempt that really starts to kind of burn inside you, right? And this urge becomes so great that you can't hold it. Your fire is growing so hot, that heat is becoming so intense. And then you act out in an impulsive way, leading to the negative consequences of your behavior. Now, then the negative consequences kick in, the pain you cause yourself or others. And this leads to self-attack, which then causes you to feel less than, and it gets perpetuated again and again as the cycle continues. And this is that urge, impulse, negative consequence. Well, enough is enough. We got to stop the cycle. And here's how to do it. Now, this technique is a really effective technique to help you break the urge. This tip is not magic and is not going to make it so you no longer have the urge or desire, but it does break the negative cycle and allows you time to consider options, to contain your behavior, and use good judgment to determine how you act and react to those urges. And that's the critical component of managing BPD, right? Thoughts, feelings, behaviors, and patterns. And that's how we make change in BPD. So here we go. Now, the next time you feel that urge and desire kind of building inside you, I want you to get some really cold water. Not below 50 degrees, right? Because kind of if it gets too cold, it could burn your skin, and we certainly don't want to do that, right? So you want to get your cold water and you want to splash it on your face. Now, you can also put an ice pack over your eyes if you want, and your cheeks too, but be careful. You don't want any freezer burn or anything like that. Now, what happens is when you do this, it is a shock to your system, causing your heart rate to drop. So if you have a medical condition, this is not going to be a good tip for you, okay? Just be aware of that. Now, the cold is going to break the cycle, and it brings you to the present. This is where thoughts and choices come into play, as opposed to the urge and that BPD maladaptive instinct to respond. That's what we're trying to contain. That's what we're trying to replace. Now that you've broken the urge cycle with the cold water or the ice pack, stop and think through what's driving the desire. What's this urge about? And how else can you meet that perceived need? And use this whenever you feel that urge and desire building. I'm telling you, challenge these BPD instinctive responses to manage those urges and impulsive behaviors. This is a powerful way to get you to control your BPD instead of it controlling you. And that's the key. That's what's so important. And you can control these urges, right? By looking what's behind it, but we can't let that cycle, that negative feedback loop, constantly control, right, your urges that leads to maladaptive behavior. That's not what we want. Use this strategy. Please leave comments about how effective this strategy is for you, how helpful it is for you. I would love to hear it. Or if you have another strategy that helps you manage your urges, please leave it in the comments. That's so, so important. So I hope you found this video helpful, and please like, share, and subscribe. And thanks a lot, and have a great day. Bye-bye.